Hello and good morning, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to this Friday the 13th. I know a lot of people go, Friday the 13th. You know, that's Hollywood unduly influencing our lives again, because there's nothing wrong with a Friday the 13th. In fact, they're exciting. So much energy. Okay. I'm having difficulties this morning. This is the third time that I've tried this video. Hopefully I can get through this. The power's been going in and out, which means my internet has been going off and on. We'll try and get through this. Couple of disclaimers. I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer. I'm not a certified financial advisor. Anything that you see in this video that may be construed as advice, take it with a grain of salt. You have free will. Please make your decisions according to what resonates with you in your life. There, we got that out of the way. Okay, so today for the fire signs, I'm going to be doing 3 separate readings, one for Aries, one for Leo, and one for Sagittarius. I will put timestamps down in the description. We're going to be looking at the dominant energies that are influencing you guys for the last half of January 2023. So without any further ado, let's get started with you guys, the Aries. Each of the readings will be 6-card pulls. There may be more than 6 cards. Sometimes 2 or 3 cards like to pop out and tell us a little story. So let's get going. Aries, where are you now? Let's have a look at your energy right now. Aries. Okay. All right. What is your focus, Aries? Let's have a look at your focus right now for the last half of January 2023. Where are we going? Which deck? All right, over here. And let me just say, if you like this video, if you like this style of video, please give me a like or put a comment down below, please, because I need to know whether you guys want me to continue to make this content, okay? I love making it, but if there's nobody out there watching it and enjoying it, then it doesn't give me the warm fuzzies. Let's have a look at your difficult influences right now, Aries. This is a new deck for me. It is the Fairy Tarot deck. These mischievous little guys like to jump out and give me way more cards than what is necessary quite often. So bear with me. I'm still getting used to this deck like that. Okay. All right. So from this smaller pile of 4 cards, let's see which card is meant for Aries. For their difficult influences. What difficult influences are currently affecting Aries for the last half of January? Yeah, there's one card here that keeps separating. Okay. Let's go there. Let's have a look and see what makes sense for you right now, Aries. What just makes sense for Aries? Okay, we definitely have a card here. All right. What is unexpected for Aries? Unexpected influences. Last half of January 2023. All right, we got a couple of cards here. That doesn't feel right. Nope. It went back into the deck, so it wasn't meant to come out. Let's try again. Unexpected influences for Aries. Last half of January 2023. That's the card. It's been sticking out. General overall outcome. The fairies want to come out and play again. General overall outcome for Aries. There we go. All right, let's get going, Aries. Where are you now? Aries, life is sweet. You are all about the honeybee and community right now. When the honeybee appears, it does mean that we are intended to be in community at that specific time. So for the last half of January 2023, Aries, you are meant to be in community. Call in friends, family, other members of your community in order to be able to assist you to make your life sweeter. We know that honeybees create honey and it's sweet, and it is a positive card indicating that you're in a pretty good place right now, despite all of this other stuff that's going on in the world. And so also practice some gratitude in order to continue to bring this into your life, Aries. All right, your focus for the last half of January is the eagle. See things from a higher perspective. We know that the eagle has some of the best vision out of any creature that is on this entire planet. Okay, so right now you are being asked to pay attention to what you're seeing going on around you. Now, this doesn't just mean using those pretty little peepers of yours, all of my Aries. This is also about paying attention to the subtleties that are going on around you, right? Pay attention to the language that's being used. Pay attention to the body language that people are using as they are talking to you. See things from a higher perspective. What this means is that for the last half of January, make sure that you don't have blinders on and you're not just looking straight ahead and you're discounting all of the stuff that's going on. This is a call for you to take those blinders off, see what's really going on in the world. Pay attention to both sides of the story before you make your judgment and before you make your decisions or your choices. Really, really open up your perspective for the last half of January, Aries. Your difficult influences is the 6 of Autumn. Like I said, these are new cards for me. Autumn corresponds to the Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So this is the equivalent to the 6 of Pentacles. The good you do comes back to you. Unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Now, this is in your difficult influences. So what that means is that it actually has kind of the opposite meaning to the card, which means that right now, karma is challenging you. Pay attention to what you're putting out into the world, because whatever you're putting out there into the world is going to come back to you. If you were putting out ugliness into the world, then ugliness is going to be reflected back to you. If you are putting out generosity, kindness, and gratitude, then that is what's going to be reflected back to you, Aries. So this is a heads up to really, really pay attention to what you're putting out there into the world. Also, this card has to do with money. Unexpected inflow of money. Now, this is in your difficult influences, so we do read it as the opposite, which means that you could have, remember my disclaimer at the beginning of this, you could have an unexpected outflow of money. In other words, there is a possibility in the end of January for the Aries that something might break down and you're going to have to pay a little bit of money in order to get it fixed or repaired. That's what this card is saying. This card is not saying absolutely that's going to happen. It's saying heads up, pay attention to these things. All right. What makes sense? Hold the space. You got the Druid. In your hold the space area of this reading, you have the Druid. This card is saying right now, okay, you're a fire sign. You like taking action on things. This card is saying that for the second half of January 2023, sit back, hold the space, pay attention, see things from a higher perspective. These two cards together are telling me, Aries, that right now is not a good time for you to be making decisions and diving in head first. These two cards are saying, pay attention to what's going on around you before you make choices and decisions and dive right into things. Unexpected influences, breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand, okay? So this is an indication that by seeing things from a higher perspective and holding this space, there is a breakthrough of some kind coming for you, Aries. You're going to be able to see things differently, and it's actually really exciting, but it's not yet, right? This is saying a breakthrough is at hand. It's not saying it's right now. So what this is telling me, Aries, sit tight for the last half of January before you dive into something new. Outcome. Ooh, the Justice card. Take time to review details carefully. You will win in the end, but this card is reiterating everything that I just said. Take time, see things from the higher perspective, see things from both sides. The Justice card is asking you to see things from both perspectives before making a choice or a decision, Aries. Really, really powerful messages for you for the last half of January 2023. We are going to move into the Leos next. Thank you for joining me, Aries. I greatly appreciate this. If you did like the video, please like so that I know to make more of this content. Okay, moving into Leo. Okay, I made all of my disclaimers at the beginning. If you didn't watch the beginning of this video, there are disclaimers there with regards to the fact that this is a general reading. There's a lot of Leos. Some of this is going to resonate with you. Some of it will not. Take it with a grain of salt. Leo, where is your energy right now? Let's pull some cards for the Leos for the second half. And we've got 5 cards that have jumped out. So from these 5 cards, we will decide where the Leos are at right now. That card does not want to go back into the deck. All right. Let's have a look at your focus, Leo. What are you focusing on for the last half of January 2023? Yeah, look at all these cards. Look at that mess. Is that card going to come out? I don't know. All right. I think that, yep, there it goes. That's your card, Leo. All right. What are your difficult influences? What is challenging you? What is challenging the Leos in the last half of January 2023? Oh, there we go. All right. And let's have a look at, where are we going? Where are we going? I just lost my train of thought. We're looking at, oh, this makes sense. What makes sense for the Leos? What makes sense for the Leos? Okay, Leos, I have a new fairy deck. Fairies are mischievous little creatures. This deck is still a little mischievous. I do shuffle it significantly more slowly because it does tend to want to have cards flying everywhere. Okay, we do have 3 cards here for the Leos. Last half of January 2023. Makes sense. There we go. We have a card that fell out. Unexpected influences. Where are we going? Unexpected influences over here to the purple cards. Okay. Unexpected influences. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We only need 1. Come on, guys. 1, maybe 2. Okay, there we go. 1. All right. Outcome. Oh. In my mind's eye, I'm actually seeing 2 cards. I am seeing a fairy card with an Osho Zen sitting on top of it. So, all right. Outcome for the Leos. There we go. Outcome. We've got 1 card and we're going to pull 1 more card because that's what I saw in my mind's eye. Outcome for the Leos. Okay, we actually have 2 cards. All right, Leo. Where are you now? Right now, Leo, you got the stars and the navigation card. This is telling me that mid-month, January 2023. Where you're at right now is planning, trying to decide which direction to go. I want to say that for some of you, this pertains specifically to work, job, or career. And for some of you, this is with regards to a relationship, that you're exploring your relationship right now, Leo, and you're going, is this right? Is the direction that my relationship is going what I really want to manifest for the remainder of 2023? So right now, you're also looking at your job, work, career, and you're going, is this right for me? Like, what direction do I want to take? Do I need to make some changes? That's where you're at right now, mid-month, January 2023. Let's see what your focus is. Right. Focus is dream and journey. Okay. That plays into this card really, really well. Why? Because if you're questioning things, if you're looking to the stars to navigate a new path in your life, then it stands to reason that your focus is dreaming and journeying and creating what you want to manifest. Okay, that's where you're at for the last half of January 2023. You are in the dreaming and journeying phase. You are in a phase of questioning things and going, I think I want to make some changes here. Okay, your difficult influences is being friendly. Leo. Come on, Leo. This card is the equivalent to the Two of Cups in the traditional tarot. And in actual fact, what this card is saying is that being friendly, even when people, okay, the trees represent people on this card, even when people are completely different, we still are all one. We share the earth the same way that the trees share the nutrients from the earth. Okay. And in fact, these two are so close together that they probably have their roots intermingled the same way that their leaves are intermingled, as above, so below. All of these things come to mind. This is your challenge right now, Leo. Leo, if you are looking to the stars to navigate and make some changes in your life, if you are currently dreaming and journeying because you wish to make changes in your life, then your challenge with being friendly is that this card's telling me you're going to need some community around you in order to make the changes that you're looking to make. And if you're not being friendly, if you're pushing people away, if you're holding people at arm's length, it's not a really, really positive way to move forward. So this card is reminding you that in the last half of the month, continue to allow yourself to be open to new friends, new acquaintances. Just be a friendly lion. All right. What makes sense? The Unity card. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches, and seek out spiritually minded and like-minded community. Leo. This card came up in This Makes Sense, part of the spread here, and this is your challenge. Does it make sense that you are meant to be seeking out spiritually and like-minded community? You're supposed to be exploring which approaches work better for you. All of this is making sense for the last half of January for you. You're navigating a new path. You need to determine if the traditional path is going to work for you or if you need to blaze new ground. But either way, both of these cards are indicating that you're going to need community in order to be able to navigate this new path that you are currently seeking for yourself. Unexpected influences. You got staying focused, hold the course. Okay. What this card is telling me as an unexpected influence for you, Leo, is in the second half of January, don't allow yourself to be taken off path. If you are dreaming and journeying and you have a vision in mind that you choose or wish to manifest, make sure that you are continuing to hold the course. Okay. Stay on that path. Don't allow yourself to be going like this. When you want to use the law of attraction, when you want to manifest, when you want to change the trajectory of your life, you need to stay focused on what that is. Because if you're going, okay, I want to manifest the perfect job, the perfect career. Oh, look over there. It's not going to work, because the universe is going to be going, okay, we're going to give it to, oh, shoot, she went over there. He went over there. Okay. In the last half of January, stay focused on what it is that you wish to bring into your life. General overall outcome is the Princess of Pentacles. Happy news about career promotions or scholarships is coming your way. Well thought out plans. Well thought out plans. Stay focused. All right. This is your card. And this card is clarified by the slowing down card and the moment to moment card. Okay. That plays into this. Navigate the stars. Decide that you want to make a change. Dream and journey what you want to manifest. Remember that you need community in order to be able to manifest. Chart your course. Chart your course, stay focused. And these cards are also indicating stay focused. Live in the moment. Living moment to moment and slowing down is the best way that you can stay focused and hold the course, hold the line. Also, this card is indicating that you will receive happy news with regards to all of this change. Like I said, for some of you, it is about career. All right. Thank you so much, Leos, for joining me today. If you like this content, please give this video a like or leave a comment in the description about what you would like to see in the future, because I really, really want your feedback. I want to know what you guys, the viewers, want, like, dislike. All right. Sagittarius. Let's move into the Sagittarius. All right. If you've used the timestamps to jump to this part of the video, let me reiterate the disclaimers. I am not a doctor, a lawyer, or a financial advisor. So anything that you hear in here that is construed as advice, you have free will. Take it with a grain of salt, and please kindly take responsibility for your own decisions and choices. Sagittarius. We are going to pull 6 cards for you, and the first card is going to be, where are you at now, Sagittarius? Oh, all right, I guess you're there. All right, I do leave all of the cards face down. I turn them over one at a time and read them in the order in which they were pulled. We're going to look at your focus, Sagittarius. What is your focus for the last half of January? January 15th through, it's the bottom card. It's all folded in. Okay, let's have a look at difficult influences for you, Sagittarius, for the last half of January. What is a difficult influence for the Sagittarius? There it is. That's poking me right in the finger. All right. What makes sense for Sagittarius right now? We're getting pulled in this direction. What makes sense for Sagittarius? Are we going to the fairies or going to the sacred traveler? Sacred traveler. Okay. What makes sense for Sagittarius for the last half of January? Ooh. Nope, it fell back into the deck. I thought we had a card there for you, Sagittarius, but it decided to go back into the deck. All right. What makes sense? Come on, cards. You said you wanted to come out to play. Oh, sheesh. Excuse me for just a moment while I retrieve your card from the floor, because it really, really went flying. All right. We do have some other cards that went flying. Let me see. Do we need an additional card I'm getting a yes. One of these other 4 cards, it's that one. Is it? Yes, it is, definitely. Okay. Unexpected influences. Yeah, we're definitely going over to the fairies. Now, full disclosure, Sagittarius, I do have this new deck, the fairy cards. I am still getting used to working with these mischievous little creatures, and this deck has a tendency to really, really make the cards fly. So unexpected influences for Sagittarius for the last half of January 2023. We have quite a number of cards here. Let's see. Again, we've got 5 cards, which is interesting. All right. Without looking at the cards, let's see. Unexpected influences for Sagittarius. That's one. Is there a second card in here? I'm getting a yes. That's 2 cards. Come on. 1 card. 1 more card. There we go. All right. What is your general overall outcome, Sagittarius? Going over here. Oh, that's interesting. Why do I have a card over there? Guess that one flew out. We're going to put that in there with the other cards from that deck. All right. General overall outcome for Sagittarius for the last half of January 2023. Okay. Interesting. We have 1, 2. How many cards do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 cards. Let's see if we can narrow this down a little bit. What is the general overall outcome for Sagittarius for January 2023? Last half. There we go. All right. Sagittarius, let's get going. Where are you now? Okay, Sagittarius, take care of your needs. You've got the winter card. This card does have a wolf represented on it. So there are a couple of different messages that come through for this card. One of them is take care of your health at this time. Make sure that you are eating healthfully, that you're getting enough rest and sleep. Make sure that you are drinking enough clean, high quality water. All of those general pieces of advice that just make sense. Do I have to do my disclaimers again? I hope not. Okay. So the winter card is all about taking care of our needs, taking care of ourselves. The other thing that comes to mind with regards to this card with the wolf on it is that lone wolves tend to have a shorter life expectancy than a wolf in a pack, because a wolf is a community animal. And so this card is also calling you right now, my Sagittarius friends, to make sure that you are in your community. And in fact, we know that people who find their community, find their people, actually have better health. So that's where you're at right now. Seek out your people, have a good social life, and take care of your needs. Your focus for the last half of January is control. This is the equivalent to the King of Swords in the traditional tarot. And what this card is telling me is that if you've got this card coming up, there's a possibility that some of you may have been feeling a little bit under the weather. And when we feel under the weather, we feel like our lives are out of control. This card is asking you to kind of bring your life back into control. Now, this card has a caveat with it, and that is you don't want to be ruling things with an iron fist. When you rule things with an iron fist, you tend to block out things that you should be, there's that word should, that you should be seeing, hearing, or paying attention to, okay? So this is about having control over your life, not having control about the things that go on outside of yourself, if that makes sense, okay? If you're trying to control things that are outside of your realm, it is going to affect your health. So this is a card of control what you can control within your own life, including the foods or the water, the exercise and the rest that you are getting. You have control over that. You don't have control over what someone else is putting in their body, if that makes sense. Okay, so that is your focus for the last half of January, my Sagittarius friends. This is your challenge for the last half of January, is maintaining the faith that things are going to be okay. Okay, this card is not saying that things are not going to be okay. This card is saying that you are questioning if things are going to be okay. And this comes back to this. If you are trying to control that which is outside of your realm and outside of your control, it's going to make you question everything, because the bottom line is that there are just certain things that we can't control. The only thing that we have control over is this, us, ourselves. Okay, Sagittarius. So this is your challenge for the last half of January, having some faith. Okay, let's have a look at this. Makes sense. Okay, this makes sense that you got the transformation card. When we are going through a transformation, guess what? We feel like we're losing control. So we reach out and we try to control that which we really do not have the entitlement to control. Okay. And this card is indicating that you are currently going through a transformation. So it's making other things feel wonky. It's making it feel like you really don't have faith in the future. Okay. However, you also got the infinite abundance card next to your transformation card. That's an indication that this transformation is leading you down the road towards a better life and having more abundance in your life. And I want to say, this is not just a card of money. This is a card of community. Remember what I said here. If you want to be taking care of your needs, you do need to be seeking out your community. And here you go. Represented on this card is definitely community. Right? If you look at the picture on the card, it is about a community coming together in order to create a harvest. That's abundance. What will be the outcome of this transformation? Because the third card in the three cards that came out in this part is the wise leader. That ultimately people are going to be looking up to you. By the end of the month, people are going to be looking to you for advice. Okay? Don't let that control go to your head though, Sagittarius. Okay, let's have a look at unexpected influences. You got the Magician. I love it, Sagittarius. This is a magical card. This is a card of manifestation. This is a card that indicates that you have the ability and the capacity to bring into your life that which you want. Don't hold on to control too tightly, though. We know that the law of attraction doesn't work if you're walking around going, I need this, I have to manifest this, okay? Control, imbalance, and the Magician will come in. The actual message, because you probably can't read this, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. What a beautifully amazing card in your unexpected influences. But you also got the 8 of Winter, which is the equivalent to the 8 of Swords. You have what it takes, but only if you believe in yourself. Are you questioning your faith right now? Are you questioning your belief in yourself? Yes, this came up in your challenges, Sagittarius. This is in your challenges. And yet this is in your unexpected influences. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you are powerless when you are not. Lack of self-confidence will prevent you from getting what you want. Okay, Sagittarius. This indicates that you can. This indicates that you are doubting yourself. So Sagittarius, at the end of January, have that faith, believe in yourself. There is magic coming into your life. There is abundance coming into your life. There is transformation coming into your life, Sagittarius. This is really, really exciting and positive. General overall outcome. You have the Warrior, powerful card. Be fearless and strong. Okay. If you are looking to manifest something better for yourself, if you're looking to manifest and be the magician in your life, okay, you need to be fearless. You have to be strong. You have to be the warrior. You also got the Mirror Guardian in your outcome. This card is asking you that as you are working towards manifesting, you need to pay attention to the Mirror Guardian. You need to take time to reflect. You need to step back. You need to make sure that you're not holding on too tightly to control. Okay. This card is also a card of karma. Make sure that when you are manifesting, when you are working towards this transformation that is in fact coming, because you've got the Magician here, when you're working towards it, pay attention to karma and make sure that as you are manifesting, that you're not manifesting in a way that is going to hurt or harm others. You want to manifest so that you are bringing this infinite abundance to your whole community. All right. Thank you, Sagittarius. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. Leave your comments for me so that I know if I should be producing more of this type of videos if you enjoyed it. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Take care. See you next month.